Welcome back to another AI video. Today we're going to be building our very first AI influencer using MidJourney and Picasso. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I even want to make an AI influencer? It's a totally fair question. The thing is, AI influencers can be leveraged for all kinds of use cases. It doesn't have to be the classic adult content that first comes to mind. We're talking lifestyle and travel creators sharing epic moments, coaches and experts offering premium tips, or entertainers selling behind the scenes content. This is all very much possible, and you never have to even get on camera. Now, what exactly is an AI influencer? If you've been on TikTok or Instagram lately, you've probably scrolled past one without even realizing it. An AI influencer is a completely digital personality generated by AI that can model outfits, post lifestyle shots, and even talk on video. They never sleep, always look perfect, and they can even build an audience around the clock. And the crazy part is that hundreds of these AI models already have paying fans on Fanvue, even though it's known that they're AI. This isn't necessarily a secret. All right, now we are gonna jump into things. Once you land on the site, just come on over to the Launch Picasso button at the very top. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, once you sign up and sign in, you can come on over to the left-hand side and click on AI characters. And we're gonna come on over to Create AI Character. Now you're going to see that I already went ahead and created the character right here, but we're going to go ahead and do this together. So let's go ahead and click on Create AI Character. All right, let's do this. So we're going to name our influencer Rubi. Let's click Next Step. Next step, we're going to upload a target face of our influencer. So you could literally upload anything. You could upload a picture of yourself, a celebrity, a random image. It doesn't matter. Whoever you want to create, it's up to you. Now for this step, I actually used MidJourney. So let's come on over to MidJourney. Now what I did is I made sure that I was on the Explore section at the top left, and then I came on over to the top right side and clicked on Search. And this is where you can search for the type of look that you want to go for. So for example, I just searched up 20-year-old influencer. Now right away, there are a ton of different looks here depending on what you want to go with. So you can just come through here, pick what you want. You just have to click on the picture and then save it to your desktop. Now, this is the picture that I came across because I wanted to go with an influencer, travel, lifestyle kind of look. So I thought this was a great pick for that. Let's come back over to Picasso and we're gonna go ahead and upload that picture right here. All right, here's our picture. We can go ahead and hit preview. Looks good to me. Let's hit save. Then we'll hit create AI character. Now, once the picture is uploaded, we can come on over to the bottom here and click on train. Now, this is where we're gonna upload a bunch of different images to help train our AI character. I recommend coming over here and clicking on Learn How to Use. Now you can upload up to 50 images here, but you want to upload at least 10 images for successful training. Now for this step, I actually went above and beyond. So let's come back over to MidJourney. I want to show you what I'm talking about. All right, we are back on MidJourney. Let's come on over to the top left and click on this Add Images icon right here. All right, this is where we're going to upload that portrait from earlier. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, here's our portrait. Now all we got to do is click, drag it over here to character references. Let's pop it right in here. Now from here, it is as easy as prompting up here the type of environment we want to go with. And this is going to go ahead and use as character reference to make sure that our character is consistent with our prompts. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to go ahead and submit this prompt right here. Young woman browsing books in a book aisle. And this just means aspect ratio 3:4. Let's go ahead and punch this in. And let's come on over to our create section right here. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. So right away, a couple of these are a little bit weird, but if we come over to this one's looking really good. Very consistent to our character reference image. So this would be the type of image that I would save. So we can go ahead and do that by clicking right here and saving the image. Now, as you can see, I did this a whole bunch of times, a bunch of different prompts with a bunch of different environments here. And I just went ahead and picked the best photos from all these different prompts until I had about 10 images, about 10 to 15 images. I'll admit some of these aren't the best, but overall I was very happy with my outputs here. Now, once I saved all the images that I liked, I went ahead and saved them all in a folder on my desktop. Then I came back to Picasso AI, clicked right here, and I went ahead and uploaded all these images. Okay, let's agree to this, then go ahead and hit next. All right, now this is the last step before we go ahead and hit start training. I recommend coming on over here and clicking on how to choose number of steps. I just went ahead and keep this at the minimum. Now this process does have a cost associated to it. So you can come on over to the top right and click on this right here. And this is how all the gems actually break down in cost, just to give you an idea of what this process is going to cost you. So this training is going to cost around $5. We can go ahead and click on start training. All right, now full transparency. That process can take anywhere from 20 minutes to 1 hour. Mine took about 30 minutes, but we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and start creating images. So let's come on over to AI image generator right here. All right, now you can see I already went ahead and did a couple of generations here, but we're gonna do one together. So let's come on over to the top right. I've got Flux selected. It's the only model here. Then for choose AI character, we're gonna choose Ruby. We've got select training steps. This is at 2000. Laura style, I'm gonna keep this all at default. Prompt adherence, I'm gonna keep this at default. I always like to keep things at default and start as a baseline. We'll keep the seed empty. I'm gonna do a 1:1 aspect ratio just for more of an Instagram type look. And then for number of images, we're gonna do 4. Now here is my prompt. It's gonna be a little bit different than this prompt right here. So I'm just gonna do a girl sitting in a cafe. Let's go ahead and hit generate. All right, let's have a look. We've got a couple of images here. Let's have a look at this one right here. I think this one looks really good. Again, when comparing to our initial reference image, this does a very good job with the accuracy. Let's go ahead and close this. Let's open up this one. This one's pretty good as well. A little bit of awkwardness with the arm and the hand here, in my opinion, but everything else is really good. Let's scroll down to some previous ones that I made. Let's have a look at this one right here. All right, this one is fantastic. I'm actually going to come on over to the upscale button right here. All right, we've got a couple of options in terms of advanced parameters. So we've got strength. I'm going to keep this at default. Resolution, we'll go 4 megapixels. And then region focus, we can do face only or face and body. Let's do face and body. Let's go ahead and hit start upscale. All right, here is our upscaled photo. So we can actually move this little option here left and right that shows us the original and the upscaled versions. Let's move this over and just check out the full original image once again. All right, now let's slowly move over the upscaled version as well. Yeah, this is a fantastic job, especially around the face, a much more natural look. All right, very happy with the upscaled version. Let's go ahead and close this for now. All right, we are on AI video generator and we're gonna bring one of our images to life. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag and drop one of our images right here. This is the one where our influencer is in the bookstore. I think it's a great image. So we've got the Kling 2.1 model selected. We'll keep the freedom level on default. We've got the 1:1 aspect ratio, 1080p, 5 seconds. And here is my prompt. Super simple. A girl at the library smiling at the camera. Let's go ahead and punch this in. All right, our video is ready to go. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, this generation is honestly incredible. This is one of those generations where if you didn't know it was AI, you really can't be faulted. The facial expressions are super natural. The environment here is super consistent from the initial image that we uploaded. Super impressed with this one. All right, now is the time to set up our creator page on Fanvue, and I'm gonna walk you through the posting workflow. Now, Fanvue AI is a subscription platform for creators, real or AI generated, where you can monetize exclusive content and fan interactions. Fanvue stands out through its AI-powered messaging, voice features, analytics, along with a publisher-friendly payout model. It's super ideal for creators looking for a modern, flexible monetization platform, especially those experimenting with virtual influencers. So just head on over to fanvue.com. Let's go ahead and click on Become a Creator. I'm going to continue with Google. Pick your country. How are we going to create our content? This is going to be AI created. Let's click on Continue. What do I plan on creating? Let's go with IRL. Click on Continue. All right, we're going to set up our profile picture and handle here. Let's go ahead and upload one of our pictures. Click on Done. Display name, this is Ruby, of course. And handle, we're going to go with Ruby. Let's continue. Okay, we can upload a banner and a bio. I'm going to upload a quick bio here. Just me and my life, winky face. All right, now this is where we can set the monthly subscription price for fans. Now you can always change this, and I do understand that it's good practice to start with the minimum here. You can always change it later, of course. Let's go ahead and hit continue. All right, so this is how we're going to be able to verify our account to enable payout features when eligible. Now, in order to verify yourself, you can use your phone, or you can try with another method. So you can enter in your phone number. All right, now once you're all verified, you're going to land on the dashboard. I recommend coming over to the right-hand side and completing your profile in more detail. You come over to the top, you can click on Refer and Earn. Let's come back over to Home. I'm going to go ahead and click on New Post. Let's do this together. We're going to create a new post. So I'm going to upload from my device. All right, our video from earlier has been uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and write a caption. Let's go with Love Casual Friday Mornings. And let's go ahead and create the post. All right, let's come on over to Feed. And here we go. Here is our post. Let's have a look at the content. Now, of course, there's going to be a quick disclaimer here. Let's go ahead and click on View. All right, now here is our video post, all nicely loaded up. Again, I'm super happy with this video. I thought it turned out fantastic. The human-like emotion here is just blowing me away. All right, let's come back over to New Post. Let's do this again. Okay, we're going to upload this upscaled image from earlier. All right, now here's my caption. I'm just going to go ahead and say another one. Winky face, coffee emoji. I think I'm getting pretty good at these. Let's go ahead and create the post. All right, just like before, this is subscribers only. Let's go ahead and click on view. Just like that, here is our lovely upscaled photo from earlier. Also a really good shot. I am very happy with the outputs and the consistency so far. Now from this point, it's all about sharing your profile wherever your audience follows you. And all you gotta do is make sure you copy your link right here, and then you're gonna wanna place that in your description wherever your audience is coming to so they can access your Fanvue profile. Now keep in mind, there's going to be a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different platforms in order to create consistent character outputs. Now, of course, today I did show MidJourney and I showed Picasso as well. And you don't even have to use both of these. In theory, you could just use MidJourney, or you could use whatever kind of platform that you get better results with. Of course, I am just showing a couple of alternatives. All right, now if you want to grab the free step-by-step checklist in the description or pinned comment below, it's going to cover setup, content cadence, and best practices. Download it for free and start your AI influencer journey today. With that, good luck and have fun with your creations.